It's day 29 and only 2 days to go. It's Friday, so we're gonna do some Vinyasa flow and get our weekend started off right. So let's do our last Vinyasa flow. Start at the top of our mat. We're gonna do some sun salutations. So we're gonna inhale our arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, hang down. Let's just hold it here for a breath. And step ourselves back into our plank, dropping down to our 8 points, tailbone lifts, elbows in, rolling it into our cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Walking our dog, stretching it out. Taking a few deep breaths here. We're going to try and go through a lot of our poses today. We'll make it as quick as possible though, kind of short and sweet going through them all. Inhale, look forward. Coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Let's do it again. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, stepping it back. Chaturanga or 8 point. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down. Let's stretch out those legs. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. One more breath. Inhale, look in between. Step through. Sorry, flat back. Exhale, it must be Friday. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold. Good, let's do sun salutation B. Sitting back into our chair. Fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, stepping ourselves back. Chaturanga or 8 point. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, bring your hands down. Flow through our vinyasa. Good, down dog. Step our left leg through into our crescent moon. Down. Flowing through. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Good. With each breath, we're doing a pose today. Here we go. Stepping forward. I want to do it again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Good. I think I'm trying to do our modified burpees here. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, sit back into our chair. Exhale, down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward into our crescent moon. Exhaling it down. Legs together, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes forward into our crescent moon on this side. Exhaling it down. All the way through our vinyasa. Good. Inhale, step it forward. There we go, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do a balancing pose here. So we're going to do, we're going to do eagle, and then we're going to do tree pose. So take your left leg across the right, bring your left arm up, swooping the right arm through, elbows up, away from your chin, away from your face. So you're going to slowly sit down into your chair, keeping your torso lifted, tailbone slightly tucked in, and you can leave that toe down or tuck it in, lift it off, hold for a breath. Release, roll the shoulders. Let's do it on the other side. Right arm, right leg, left arm, sitting back. Let those elbows up and away, hands away from your face. Find where you're comfortable, find that spot to focus. Engage the core, tuck the tailbone. And release. Good. Roll the shoulders. Go into your tree pose, find that spot wherever you're comfortable. Making sure your hips are square, find that spot to focus on the ground or at the wall ahead of you. When you're in that balanced pose, inhale your arms, come up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Elongate your spine, feeling nice and tall. And release. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, the right leg comes up, place it where it's comfortable, square off those hips, find your focus, and when you're ready, inhaling up. Breathing, relaxing the shoulders, and releasing it down. Good. Let's go into our 5-point star here. So again, nice and tall, placing our hands on our hips, slight bend in your knees, feet are parallel to one another. You're going to inhale, lift the chest, exhale, start to hinge from the hips, coming forward. Once your spine is parallel to the floor, inhale, lengthen it. Exhale, drop your hands down to the floor or a block. Inhale, releasing it a little deeper if you can. Place the right hand down, inhale the left arm coming up into a nice twist. Releasing it down, place the left hand down, right arm comes up. And release. Let's walk over to the left leg, grabbing the ankle. Walk over now to the right side, grabbing the other ankle. Coming back to center. Now open your feet up a little bit wider, and we're going to bend your knees, and your feet are going to go more of an angle towards the corner. You're going to come up, and we're going to do our nice side lunge. Opening them wide enough so that when you come over, your knee is over your ankle, not past it. Whoop, almost fell back there. And we're just going to go side to side, just trying to open up our hips and our groin a little bit, keeping that chest lifted for this one, shoulders relaxed, just going back and forth. Good. Let's bring it to center, walk your feet in slightly, and go into a nice squat here. Hold it. Chest lifts. Good. Turn in your right foot, and we're going to turn open the left foot, bringing it in slightly. We're going to turn our hips to the short side of the mat into our warrior one pose. So you're going to bend the knee over top of the ankle, straighten out that back leg, keeping the heel flat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, making sure you sink a little deeper. Lengthen the spine on the inhale. Exhale, release your hands behind. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, coming forward. Good. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Now you can grab your elbows, or you can do your reverse prayer. Keeping your hips forward. Inhale, hinge from your hips, slight bend in your knee, and coming forward, exhale into pyramid. Inhale, lengthen the spine, square off those hips. Exhale a little deeper. Good. Inhale one more time and go as deep as you can, releasing your arms, either placing your hands on your shins, your blocks, or the floor. Now let's walk our hands slightly forward, coming up into our warrior three. Releasing it down, stepping back. Good. Now let's open up into warrior two. Open that back foot a little wider. Sink deep on the exhale, looking over the middle finger. On your next inhale, reaching back with that right arm onto the right leg. Reach up with the left fingers towards the back. Good. Now release the left elbow to the left knee, reaching up with the right. Excellent. Coming all the way back up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, hip goes back, right or left arm reaches over the left toe. Tilt into your triangle pose. Open. Good. Bend the front knee, slowly start to come out. Warrior two. Good. Hands on your hips. Let's switch to the other side. So bring that left foot in, place the right foot open, walk it in slightly. We're going to do warrior one on this side. So square your hips to the short side of the mat. Exhale, knee comes over the ankle. Adjust your feet as you need to. And inhale your arms up into your warrior one. Spine's long. Exhale, release. Exhale, the arms coming down behind. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale, resting the right shoulder on the right knee if you can. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And again, either grab your elbows or do your reverse prayer behind. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, hinging forward. Right hip pushes back, left hip pulls forward. Sink a little deeper, flat back. Now drop your hands down to wherever you're comfortable. Good. Inhale, bend that front knee and slowly start to come up into our warrior three. Releasing back down. Good. Now let's come into a nice lunge on this side. So the right foot is still forward. Left foot pushes all the way back into our nice lunge. Coming up nice and tall. Really pushing back, pushing that heel back and away. Straight leg, try and lift at the thigh. Engage your core, tilt your pelvis, drop the back knee down, flatten out the foot, and we're still in a nice lunge pose, just a low lunge now. Take the left elbow across the right knee, palms together and push, lifting at the rib cage, twisting. Come around, release, placing the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Inhale, open the arm. Good, releasing down. Place your hand back on the outside. Inhale, lift the chest. Bring the hips back over top of the back knee. Straighten out that front leg. Do our half split hamstring stretch here. Lift the chest on the inhale. Exhale goes a little deeper. Good, come forward and walk that right foot to the left side of your mat. Drop your knee down for pigeon pose here. So dropping that left leg back comfortably, sitting up tall, and then exhale, begin to come down onto your elbows, down as far as you want, making sure your hips again are nice and square, not rocking onto that right hip. And if you want to come down even further, all the way down. Good. On your next inhale, slowly start to come up. Reach back if you can, or just hold it where you were. For that left leg bent coming up, a nice quad stretch here. And release. Placing your hands down, bring that back knee in slightly, lift, engage your abdominals and lift up into our down dog. Good. We're going to bring the left leg forward now into a nice lunge on this side. Coming up again, heel goes back, lift the thigh, tuck the tailbone, engage the core, chest is nice and lifted. And releasing it down, nice low lunge. You're going to take the right elbow over top of the left knee, palms together, push top hand into bottom, really opening up your rib cage. Try not to be crumpling down too much, really try and lift from both sides of your ribs. Coming back around, placing the left hand on the inside of that left foot, opening, using your shoulder to keep that left knee open. Good, coming down. Inhale, bring that back hip over the back knee, straighten out the front leg, lift the chest, use your blocks here if you need to. Exhale, coming forward. You should always, if you find that you need blocks for a lot of these poses, always have them handy right beside your mat so you can just grab them at any point. Inhale, come forward, walk the left foot over to the right side of your mat, dropping it down, squaring off of your hips. Walk the right leg back a little bit if you need to. Slowly coming down onto your elbows. Lift and release. Go as deep as you'd like in this pose. And on your next inhale, slowly coming up. You can hold it here or you can bend that right knee, reach around. And release. Let's drop ourselves down onto our mats here. We're going to do a little bit of a back bend here, and then we will do a front forward fold, open up our hips slightly, and then we'll get all ready for Shavasana. So rolling back now all the way onto our backs, keeping your knees bent. So from here, we're going to do our bridge pose. So we're going to bring our knees up into close towards our bum. We're going to keep our knees together, put your block in between if you need to, and you're slowly going to roll yourself up. Just not quite all the way up at this time, just give ourselves a little lift here, not going all the way deep into our shoulders. Good, and releasing it down. Adjusting as you need to. The next one, you can either just do that again or you can go a little bit deeper. Inhaling up. If you want to, you can roll your shoulders up underneath, clasp your hands, tuck your chin, and start to go even deeper into the pose. Continue to breathe. And release. We're going to do it one more time with a leg lift on either side here, or you can just hold it up for the third time. Again, inhaling up, get into the pose that you're comfortable in, and we're going to start with the right leg, lifting it up, and release down. Inhale, the left leg comes up, lift those hips, and release. All the way back down onto our mat. Good. Grab your knee and slowly roll yourself up. We're going to go into a wide leg forward fold here. So what I like to do is kind of roll myself forward so that I'm sitting more forward onto my pelvis here, so that you're not sitting back. Your legs might be much closer together. They might be farther apart. Who knows? But you find what's comfortable for you. There should be a nice feeling, just a little bit of a stretch in your inner groin, but there should be no pain at your knees or your hips. You're going to inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, start to come forward as far as you're comfortable, reaching your hands forward. Trying to just let yourself melt a little bit into the pose. Keeping a flat lower back. You're not trying to bring your forehead down, just like I was showing you with when we're doing our seated forward fold. You don't want to be rounding your upper back and trying to get your head down, because I could get my head down a lot further. You want to be lifting with the chest and then starting to come forward with a nice flat lower back. If you reach back there, it should be nice and flat. Now we're going to walk ourselves over to the left side. And again, trying to get our abdomen towards our thigh, not our forehead towards our knee or our shin. Inhale, coming over to the other side. Reaching for the foot. Again, you might want to have your strap handy. You can be using your strap around the foot on either side. We're going to go a little bit coming back to the center and then slowly coming up. We're going to do a little bit of a twist. Only again, if you're comfortable with this, you can try it. So you're going to basically take your left hand, tuck it underneath your right thigh. So you're going to kind of drop your shoulder down. You're going to inhale the left side and start to come over, trying to reach towards right arm to the left toe. I like to bring my elbow out in front and place it down, and if you can, you might be able even just to kind of go up and reach forward or off to the side a little bit like this and coming back up. Or if you want to go a little deeper, you want to make sure that top shoulder stays open though, not reaching forward like this, keeping it open, reaching towards that toe. You might not be able to reach it, you might be able to. Good, inhale, coming up. Same thing, either just a nice, easy twist and stretch, or go a little deeper, elbow. And again, you might be able to find one side's a lot more flexible than the other. Trying to keep that top shoulder rolled open. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Bring our legs together, pulling the flesh away. We're going to do a seated forward fold here. Same thing, you're going to inhale the arms up, reach forward, try to get your abdomen towards your thighs before you start to round. If you can touch your toes, you might want to place your hands on the outside of the bottom of your foot and then flex your feet, extend your feet, and you really feel a nice pull. I love doing this one and getting a nice stretch in my upper back, right between my shoulder blades. All those muscles underneath your armpits being stretched out. Your latissimus dorsi muscle there. Relax your head. Inhale, release, slowly start to come up. We're going to do a little bit of a twist. So take your right foot over top of your left leg. Sit nice and tall, spine is long. You can leave the left leg straight out, or you can tuck it up towards the right hip. Now remember, if you've got it tucked up, both hips should be firmly planted on the ground. That foot should not be under, your left foot should not be underneath your right hip. It should just be placed beside it. Take your left arm around your right knee, lift up, and slowly begin to twist. Looking to the back, breathing, chest lifting. Coming back around, do it on the other side, straightening out your right leg, left leg comes around, bringing the right leg up, right foot beside your hip if you're comfortable, sitting tall, wrapping the right arm around left knee, inhale, twist, feeling a beautiful stretch in your glutes, rib cage, and release. Good. Let's come to laying flat on our mat, all the way down. Bring our knees up into our chest, rocking from side to side. Right knee in, left leg straight. Switch sides, right leg straight, left knee in. Good. Release it down. I want you to stretch nice and long on your mat. Fingers up over your head, reaching, toes reaching. Good. Let's come to our Shavasana, our corpse. So grab your blankets, pillows, socks, sweater, whatever it is that you need. Palms facing up, feet open. Relax those shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your chin. Begin to quiet your mind, letting all the external factors melt away. Taking your focus deep inside. Feeling everything that your body is trying to tell you right now. Listening to what it's saying. Relaxing it. Letting it rejuvenate. Enjoy the moment. Remember, it's Friday. You're going to have a beautiful weekend. And I'll leave you with your thought for today. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you keep moving. We'll see you tomorrow for day 30. Namaste.